what's up? We're smoking on some hemp fire. Good old hemp fire. What's up? Who fasted with me? I know Abigail did. Abigail Navarro. What's up, mama? Yeah. I fasted and I was starving today. So my friend said that when they made the corned beef in his family, they called it dragon tongue. Yeah, I was like, really? Interesting. Kind of interesting. Because when you look at it, it's like, oh, wow. But man, is it good. Right, baby? Yes or no?
Great.
He was having his bowl of cereal. Before you know it, he ate that cereal so fast he came back for the
Corned beef.
corned beef. I just washed my hair. That's why it's all like this. Me acabé de lavar el cabello. But yeah. Cub 87 has been asking me about Flipside. May I have my makeup back, please, darling? So I'm like, at first I'm like, hey, wrong channel, you know what I mean? Like, what's he doing? Or what's, I don't know, Cub 87. But then she was like, isn't Flipside, or he was like, isn't Flipside your best friend? And I was like, yeah, you know? I mean, honestly, can I say anything bad about my girl Flipside? Absolutely not. I told you like that before, you know what I mean? So, the funny thing is, and why I'm bringing it up, is I've been missing Flipside so much. I'm like, you subscribe to our channel again, of course, you know? And it was just ironic to me how I'm thinking about my girl, like wondering what's up and whatever. And then this Cub 87 comes up and just asks me about Flipside all of a sudden. I'm like, whoa, you know, wild. So you guys can tell Flipside I miss her. I've always missed her. She's just one of those girls that, you know, we could talk about anything, and we did. You know what I mean? We just had a misunderstanding, but the love was not that it left. It was just kind of like we both wanted to see each other. Shit happened, you know what I mean? But like I said before, I can never say anything bad about her. Okay, so yeah. So that was wild to me. Y estoy pensando en mi amiga Flipside y yo digo, bueno, ¿y por qué este Club 87 me la menciona? O sea, what's going on? You know what I mean? And so I have to be honest with you guys. So I went to Flipside's channel yesterday. And in the comments it said, do you miss Latina J? And then Flipside just put like a heart. I'm like, oh, she does miss me too. I'm like, I miss you. So, anyways, I always believe that when you have something real, it'll come back to flourish, because we didn't have anything bad. I mean, we just things happen and whatever, things got out of hand. But I mean, it's not like we, you know, disrespected each other and yelled at each other and cursed at each other and had words or talked about each other's family and just, no, nothing like that. It was just basically just a bitch fight, you know? Bitches get stupid, and that's what we had. But it was just a bitch fight. Like, what the hell? It's normal. I mean, I have them with my mom, I have them with my aunts, I have them with my sister. It's shit that happens, you know what I mean? But I'm like totally over it, you know what I mean? And so then yesterday, I was in a comment section or something like that. I can't remember where it was. I don't know. I was in one of the comment sections, and somebody's name was Valerie, and I was like, Valerie, oh yeah, because we love that Valerie song, from Amy Winehouse. So I'm like, hell yeah, I miss that. That's my girl, you know what I mean? I miss that girl. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? And the day that we talk, it's going to be like, we just fucking just, it's going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, this and that, whatever. It's going to be like, we never even had problems watched. It's going to be that way. I know it is, because, good friendship and stuff like that is very hard to find. And especially when you have like a connection such as what we have, a very strong connection. Yeah, so I pray that we get to see each other again, mend things and leave things back in 2019. It's 2020, time to do some new shit, you know what I mean? So anyways, Cub 87, thank you for inquiring. And it seems like Cub 87, whoever you are, you actually like our friendship, which is awesome, because I think that a lot of people could see it is a true friendship. I mean, we may not be talking, but I will never say nothing bad about her, because there is nothing bad to say about her. You know what I mean? She's cool as fuck. So it was nice. It was like, oh, is this God like helping me get Flipside back? Like, that would be so awesome, So, but yeah, I subscribe to her again. She's my girl, hell yeah, I love her. So, and if she's watching this, or if she does watch this, or whatever, I love you. I never stop loving you. Like, I'm just a real bitch, whatever. And I would love to be your friend again, always, I want to thank Jenny Productions for my birthday wish. Shout out. You gave me a video and you were so fucking awesome, girl. Thank you. You're so fucking cool. And your family's awesome, and your kitty's awesome. You're awesome. I'm like, girl, yes, you're so cool. I just get like a very good vibe about you too. Like, you're just like cool. You're just cool. Anyways, like Flipside, like I get vibes, off people. We all do, don't we? Of course we do. So you guys and girls, we're gonna do what's in my makeup bag, and I'm gonna show you what I have in my makeup bag, what I carry on me in my mochila, because you guys know what I do is I always wear a mochila, and I love it. So there's these vampires, right? And all of a sudden they see one of the vampires come back with blood all over its face. And the vampires say, hey man, where'd you get all that blood, man? And the vampire says, you guys see that wall? And they say, yeah, we see that wall. He says, well, I didn't. Hee hee hee. What's up, puppy?
My baby,
How do we love the king size bed? We absolutely adore it.
We love it.
Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh, my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Let me just tell you, we adore it.
Yes, we do.
Okay, tomorrow, Polly and me are going to be expecting mommy soon. She will be here, Lord willing, this Friday. So we are so excited to have mommy come back, and it's gonna be my first Christmas with my mother. What, Latina J? How the fuck is that? Well, because when my mother was raising me and my sister up, she'd always tell us that she had cancer. She was dying of cancer. How would we feel if she died? It was her way of not getting us Christmas presents. So finally, me and my sister figured it out. Whatever. And Christmas was just like horrible for us. You know what I mean? For both of us. But then I had children, and you know, it was horrible for us too because I was separated from my kid. Blah 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 blah. A whole bunch of shit. Nonetheless, my mother's coming for this Christmas. And I'm going to have Christmas con mi mamá, Navidad con mi mamá, que nunca lo he hecho. Sin que nos diga que se está muriendo de cáncer, que no sé qué, para no comprar los regalos. Esta vez va a venir y lo vamos a tener con el árbol y todo. Y tenemos que sanar las heridas del pasado. I feel like this is a chance for me to heal my scars from the past with my mom. And I want to do that. For my son Daniel, for me, for my nephews, for my sister, just the whole family, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm like, yeah, mom, just come on over. We'll have some good food and smoke some good ganja and have some drinks and, you know, make Christmas a good thing again because, it's funny that my son Nicholas went to heaven, and the colors that he chose to do his last note to me were the Christmas colors, red and green, right? It's funny. But now I feel like that my mother's coming in peace. We get along now, which we didn't before. We used to always argue and fight and compare and competition, and sometimes we still be that way, but we both know that we've grown a lot, and so this is going to be an opportunity to change the how do you say, cycle? I don't want that. Yo no quiero eso para mi familia. Entonces ya que viene mi mamá y vamos a estar acá de la primera vez con ella de Navidad, pues voy a hacer lo que sea hermoso, Dios quiera. My son's gonna be here. Mi hijo va a estar acá con nosotros, you know, so that's amazing. I've been watching Amy's life journey, and I understand Amy so much. Oof, do I understand you, Amy. Emotional healing from the past is serious and necessary. But wow, you have to be tough, because if you're not tough, you know what happens? Then all those things they hang over your soul, and they oppress you, and it's not good. So it's good to just, you know, I laid it on my table with my mom and all that kind of stuff, you know. But also I'm like, but you know what, Mom, I love you too, because you gave me life. But I understand Amy so much. It takes time, Mama. I'm 48 years old, you know what I mean? And I have a son in heaven. I mean, you know, it's not easy. That's why it's like, for me, it's also important because my son Daniel. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be carrying all of this stuff from my past. You know what I mean? And so now Daniel's expecting grandma to come and be, this is going to be like a first time, and then Daniel's, you know. Entonces, that's why I always say you have to leave it in God's hands. Déjalo en las manos de Dios. Porque, but why do you always talk about God? Because it wasn't for his lungs, his breath in our lungs, I wouldn't be alive, neither would you. Si yo no tuviera el aliento de Dios dentro de mis pulmones, yo no estaría vivo, ni usted tampoco, Por eso siempre se trata de Dios with me. It's always about God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. He is a father to the fatherless, all right? When I was growing up, I'm fatherless. I don't know my real father. My real father is God. My mother, thank God, she was told to abort me. She was told to give me up, and she didn't do neither. She kept me. So I have to love my mother. You know what I mean? She could have done the easy thing. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. I've had 10 abortions. I know I have 10 babies up there. You know what I mean? I ask God to forgive me. Yeah. I'm not perfect. We all fall short from the glory of God. You know what I mean? Right. So in all reality, I have 12 kids. 12 children. So, but I know where she's coming from. You know what I mean? I know exactly where she's coming from. She's coming from pain. I know, because I deal with it. It's not easy. You know what I mean? But also, I got to a point where I was like, I can't keep giving this more of me, because now it's taxing on my life, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? I guess because I become selfish, and I'm like, no, it's not what I want for my life. I want better, Like with my mom coming over and doing this Christmas, it's not just better for me, but for my son Daniel. But like I said, I've been carrying this for 48 years. You know what I mean? And nothing is overnight. Everything takes time. But does it make me feel good to be able to call my mother? Of course it does. That's all I ever wanted when I was little, you know what I mean? And still do, believe it or not. Because I was an ugly duckling, My sister, blonde hair, blue eyes. So when she was born, she took the show away from me. But I love my little sister now, but I'm just saying that normal shit that happens to everybody, guys. And, now there's the time that God is like, okay, you want to heal from this? Let's do this. I'm like, yes, Lord, I need to. It's like carrying a dead person around. What the fuck? It's just not good. But it's, it's a work in progress. Sometimes I still lash out at my mom. You know what I mean? It's not easy. Nada en esta vida es fácil, pero con Dios todo es posible. Nothing in this life is easy, but with God everything is possible. And that's the truth. That's la verdad. Babe, what are you doing?
Well, I took the globes off. A whole bunch of that filter.
¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
All over the bed.
Why don't you get the dirt master or whatever and put it up here?
Here, but they make too much noise.
So what? Make the noise. It doesn't matter.
We're gonna sweep it up first. Probably better. With majority of it.
So I understand, Amy, wholeheartedly. But think also, Amy, of those beautiful babies. And do you want them to carry the same pain? You know what I mean? Really, we have to think that way, darling. We have to be strong enough and say, okay, it's not about me anymore. It's about my kids. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mama. That's what it's all about. My father-in-law says, Put God first at the head of the family. That's what he says. And I agree with him. Yes or no, Dad? Paul?
That's right.
That's what his dad says.
God first.
He says, put God first at the head of your table, of your family. You know what I mean? And I've always thought that way, but to hear Dad say, yeah, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? I know, I just don't feel like doing my hair. I have to though, but anyways, this makes it easier when I do it because I have to do it by sections. Secciones. You know what I mean? Yes, my babies. I have to do it by secciones. Say secciones. Secciones. Secciones means what? Sections. Exactly. Okay, okay. Pa eso fuma, pa eso mismo. Yeah, baby. See, I'm almost showing you guys everything that I have in here. That's not cool. You guys can't get like a sneak peek yet. Les voy a mostrar que lo que traigo acá, up and down, wherever I go. The king size bed is just exactly what the doctor has ordered. So, today I had the corned beef with some mustard, a little bit of ketchup, and what else did I have? Some peanuts and grapes. Okay, so whoever didn't get to fast yesterday and who wants to start fasting again with us today, with us, such as anybody else who's fasted, I know Abigail Navarro. You guys go check out Abigail Navarro. She has her own channel. She is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, she's got the most beautiful, beautiful family. She's beautiful. She's classy. She can cook. She's agradable. She's a delight. Abigail Navarro. Check her out. Yes, she's awesome. Abigail. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I was just about to show you guys. Like, what? Yeah, after a while, this bitch gets hard as fuck, and I'm like, fuck that. Like, it fucking is like gonna not give me a fucking headache. Like, you know, I was those kids that, no, I just was like, no, I don't want no barrettes in my hair. I don't want none of that shit in my hair. I don't like that shit.